Catholic. We are at the first softball game of the year as the Walker Lady Cats will be taking on the Mount Carmel Cubs. And joining me in the press box at this time, Mr. Dan Murphy. How you doing, Dan?
I'm great, Chris. Softball means springtime is here. Although it's February, it feels like springtime.
Right, normally the first broadcast, we're in here freezing, but beautiful weather out here at Bradshaw Field. And so if you are watching this game live in Walker, come on out and support the Lady Cats. And what a great atmosphere, great weather. So come on out to the field.
Yeah, you got a traditional power Mount Carmel playing today, so it should be a very competitive matchup. You got one of the top teams in 5A against one of the top teams in Division I. So although they won't meet each other in the playoffs, it's going to be like a playoff game.
Absolutely. Lady Cats come in with an overall record of 3-1. Last game was a 6-1 win over North Shore. North Shore came in with a 1-3 record after that game. And on the other side, we have the Mount Carmel Cubs. They come on an overall record 1-0, and they defeated Denver Springs right down the road at 5-4 was the score there.
Yeah, the big thing for both of these teams for PowerPoints is to play all the top teams they can. Mount Carmel only has so many teams in their district, so they have to play a lot of tournaments, a lot of non-district to get their PowerPoints. But look, you can guarantee one thing. Come the end of the season, Mount Carmel is always going to be in the mix for a state championship.
We'll now go to the starting lineups for both of these teams.
Here are your starters for the Cubs. Leading off and playing left field, number 9, Bailey Nelson. Batting second and playing center field, number 13, Isabella Stressel. Batting third and playing first base, number 24, Carly Koch. Batting fourth and playing second base, number 7, Bella Malhoff. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, number 22, Alexis Urich. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 25, Linda Hollander. Batting seventh and playing catcher, number 11, Abby Barbaro. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 2, Kaya Money. Batting ninth and playing, she's a DP, number 8, Olivia Magneto. And in the flex pitching is number 17, Emma Curry. Mount Carmel is coached by head coach Curtis Matthews. We don't have this system. Now for your Lady Wildcats. Here are your 9 starters. Number 00, Avery Ashford. Number 4, Isabella Watson. Number 5, Logan Mansour. Number 6, Maya Green. Number 13, Addison Thornton. Number 14, Angelise Mansour. Number 18, Kyra Ashford. Number 20, Peyton Gordon. Number 22, Adriana Arledge. Number 23, Hannah Capello. Number 27, Elena Dort. And number 33, Alexis Dahlhammer. Today's starting lineup for your Walker Lady Cats are leading off and playing center field, number 3, Gavin Hammond. Batting second and playing left field, number 1, Alexa Vilar. Batting third and pitching, number 55, Lady Bailey. Batting fourth and catching, number 7, Elena Daggerpont. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 8, Brian Shakespeare. Batting sixth and playing second base, 21, KK Richey. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 47, Tara Jones. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, number 2, Madeline Burgoyne. Batting ninth, the DP, number 17, Madison Wolfong. And in the flex playing right field is number 24, Kylie Morris. The Lady Cats are coached by head coach Haley Westmoreland, and assisted by Kaylee Gendry, Madison Denise, and Mackenzie Spangler. At this time, we would like for you to remove your hats and stand as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
there's the introductions for both of these teams, and we are ready to get started here. Cubs versus the Lady Cats, and of course in the circles, Miss Laney Bailey, the highly touted pitcher for the Lady Cats, All-State performer last year.
And I was already signed to play with Southeastern right up the road. And look, Mount Carmel's seen a lot of Laney Bailey. Although she's very good, they face a Laney Bailey all the time because everybody always gets their the best when they play against Mount Carmel. So look, Walker didn't lose a whole lot from last year's very good team. So
right,
should be a good one.
And if you remember correctly, these are the girls who were in the semifinals versus Santa Maria 4 years ago when the Lady Cats started 5 freshmen, and they made it all the way to the semifinals. And then this year, they're all seniors, Dan.
Yeah, you know what I say about seniors.
Let's hear it, Dan. I love it.
You always hope seniors play like seniors and freshmen don't play like freshmen.
There we go. The lineup will be ready to get started here. The first batter for the Cubs will be Bailey Nelson, the left fielder, wearing number 9. As soon as all the formalities over, when they throw down the second base, and we'll get started with this game.
Bailey almost walked into a practice pitch there.
Number 9, Bailey Nelson.
So Bailey's ready to go, and we are as well. First batter up, we got a left-handed batter with Bailey Nelson, the left fielder, and she will be starting things off.
Obviously,
Bailey's a sophomore.
Obviously, a left-hand at the top. Look for a slapper right off the bat.
Here's the first pitch, and gets a bat on it for a strike. No stats provided to us, as the Lady Cubs only had played 1 game so far. They're undefeated 1-0 with that 1 game versus Denham Springs.
If you're a softball player and you're left-hander, you're destined to be a leadoff slapper.
Here's the second pitch. Swings at it, gets a tip on it. That's going to be strike 2. Bailey a little bit high there on that one. This game brought to you by the digital media class right here at Walker High School. So this is our first game for those guys, as well as the teacher, Mr. Michael Hilbun. Hits this one high in the air. Elena Dagerpont cannot catch it, so it'll be a foul ball, and we'll bring Nelson back to the plate.
And Lena Dagerpont behind the plate might be the best catcher in the whole state of Louisiana. She is outstanding.
Yes, Elena Dagerpont does a fantastic job behind the plate. New scoreboard out in the new diamond vision out in the left field over there. It's absolutely beautiful. A little bit outside, and they're going to say just missed. It's going to be the first ball thrown by Bailey.
How many high schools softball team has a jumbotron?
I do not know that. I'd love to know the answer to that.
If there is a list, you can probably use one hand to count.
1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Hits this one high, and it will be fouled back again. So leadoff batter getting the bat on the All-State pitcher here earlier.
Yeah, look, slappers are very hard to strike out. That's why they're at the top of the order. Their job is just to beat it into the ground and run. So, you know, they're running out of the boxes they hit. So if she can paint the outside corner here, she may either get the strikeout or round out the third.
Here's a grounder. Bailey under it over to first base in time for the out. Oh, I like that umpire's mechanics over there. That'll be out number 1.
Yep, no doubt what the call was.
A little Olay almost whenever he did the out there.
Laney Bailey put that one right down the middle. I don't know if that's where she meant to put it, but she grooved that right down the middle.
The batter number 13, Isabella Strassel, the center fielder. Here's the first pitch. A little bit outside. Big swing and a miss by Strassel. Here's the second pitch. Strike 2. Oh, and 2 the count here to Strassel. Inside, there's a nice pitch, and there's the first strikeout of the night for Laney Bailey.
If it's all possible, could Laney Bailey have improved over last year? It was kind of hard to improve over that. But look, this is her last year. She's going to have to improve when she gets to college because a lot of college people can hit high school pitching, I guarantee you.
The batter, Carly Coach. The first baseman, number 24 for the Cubs. And the Cubs go by the Cubs, and not the Lady Cubs. I asked the head coach and a parent and one of the players just make sure we're all on the same page. So they said they want to be called the Cubs. And this one a little bit low. Looks like had a little bit of movement on that pitch, dropping.
Yeah, a little change up there. Got an 0-2 count. Got to put that one, this one right down the middle.
2-0 the count. Bailey delivers rounder foul.
And she knew it was coming right down the middle. She was waiting for that. She way too early.
Coach, the third hole batter, and she just looks powerful. Looks very strong. Here, hits this one to right field, right at the right fielder, and Morris gets up and makes the catch. That's the end of the top of the first inning. Your score, Cubs 0, Lady Cats 0. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more Lady Cat softball on WLFT.
When you call on ALE Plumbing, it means you need a dirty job done right. ALE is locally owned and operated right here in Walker. They are a proud supporter of Walker High. ALE offers 24-hour repair service covering a wide variety of problems. ALE also offers some specialty work in the forum.
Bradshaw Field, Randy Bradshaw softball field here in beautiful Walker, Louisiana. One of the top matchups in the state of Louisiana as the Cubs from Mount Carmel come to town to take on the Lady Cats from Walker.
Excuse me. Yeah, I was educating Chris in pregame about sister schools in the Catholic League in the state of Louisiana. Mount Carmel being a sister school of Brother Martin, and so I didn't know where to start. The head coach of Coach Matthews for Mount Carmel is a fellow Archbishop Rummel graduate like myself, and we have a sister school, Chappelle, so they kind of do a lot of stuff together, and that's what brother and sister schools in the Catholic League do. So, it's a tight-knit community.
And it will be Emma Curry going through her final warm-up pitches for the Cubs. And we're ready to play the bottom of the first inning. Now you see Mr. Michael Hilbun, the teacher for the digital media class. He'll come right into your camera. There he is. Very good close-up of Mr. Hilbun.
Of his head, anyway.
So we're ready to start this off. It will be Gibbon Hammonds.
What I remember last year, Gibbon was a triple machine. She's very fast, and she'd hit the gaps and get triples out of it.
Great crowd on hand here at Bradshaw Field in Walker. The wind is blowing out, so hopefully that bodes well for the Lady Cats. And talking to Coach Haley Westmoreland earlier, talking about this first pitch is going to be a low strike. One.
That looked like a curveball. That had some movement on it.
Saying that she needs to raise some funds for the team to buy new softballs because her team hits a lot of home runs, which is a good thing. But the wind is definitely blowing out right now. Straight away center field, the wind's blowing out. Here's the next pitch outside here to Hammonds for a ball.
Absolutely. Anything elevated today, even close to the warning track, it's going.
Of course, new outfield wall, if you will. Also, Black used to have just the fence out there with the netting, and now they got the metal mini monster, if you will.
The new sign, Walker softball sign out there.
And there's
right center.
A strike. 1-2 now to Hammonds as she's looking to slap at the ball as well.
She's stands in the very back of that batter's box. I mean, right on the line. Right in the corner, inside corner of the box.
Curry looks in. Here's the pitch. Oh, right off the top of Curry's glove. Quickly, and we got a safe as Bella Malis tries to get her out of first base, but Hammond shows off her speed and makes a single. That'll bring to the plate number 1, Alexis Villar, the left fielder.
I wonder if you're going to see a bunt here to get an early runner in scoring position. I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, that was here is a
Wow.
stolen base by Hammonds.
Nobody covered second. That was a little bit of a mental lapse by Mount Carmel. I'm guessing the shortstop was supposed to cover second, but they left second base wide open.
Here's a grounder to left field. Trying to get a runner at third, and nothing doing as Villar gets a single and advances Hammonds to third.
And there's a position first and third, nobody out. You can't pitch around Laney Bailey right now yet, unless you want to walk the bases loaded.
And here's the first pitch, and there is a strike to Laney Bailey.
Starts her off with a breaking pitch. And Laney Bailey was sitting dead fastball there, and a great pitch to start her out.
Here's the pitch. Hits this one high in the air toward right. Settling under it and making the grab is Mummy. And Lady Cats will score a run as Laney Bailey will get an RBI. They got him hung up between first and second is Villar. Now we got to see how well the Cubs do the rundown, and they do not get her. So getting hung up is Villar, but she does make it safely back. So Laney Bailey will line out to right field for an out, and she'll also get an RBI.
That was another mental error. 2 plays in a row by Mount Carmel. Not executing a simple rundown. Lana Dagenbaum with good power also, so you know she can get one out of here in a second.
Yep, Lana Dagenbaum playing catcher for Lady Cats. Of course, we'll hopefully get stats as the season goes on. Of course, all the coaches got to get into their rhythm, and us as well. Got a new press box here at Bradshaw Field. I'm very happy about that. A lot more room. Dagenport gets foul ball, and then as she was running, the ball hit her.
No, it hit the bat again.
It hit the bat again, so it's like a double hit.
Yeah.
So she's out, right?
No, it hit the bat.
No, he said she was out, though. He called her out. The umpire just called her out because of the double. So
I thought it hit the bat and not her.
How do we? It did, but how do we score out in the scorebook?
I'm not sure. I thought
let's
it hit
go.
the bat. I don't know if you want to see.
I'm gonna call it. She hit herself. I don't know how to officially do this as far as the rule book goes. That's gonna be a question for Clint next time we see him. Ground ball foul. The batter number 8, Ryan Shakespeare, the first baseman. 2 outs here, bottom of the first inning. Snyder looks in. Here's the pitch by Curry. A little bit outside. As Abby for Barrow. Fakes the throw to first base. Here's a pitch. Grounder right up the middle. Nice hit by Shake Snyder. She'll get a single.
Another player with a lot of power coming up.
Caitlin Richer, the second baseman, up now. A little bit high for a ball to Richer. Check swing, and nothing doing there for Richer.
That's that breaking pitch. Nice job laying off of that.
My wife said we can hear both of us on the broadcast. Been having a little bit of audio difficulties here, so very happy to get that stuff worked out where we can hear both of us.
Well, I kind of took it as that she really didn't want to hear you. I'm not sure.
No. She wants to hear both. One game we couldn't hear you. Last game they couldn't hear me, and so this game.
Hopefully they can hear us both Thursday night.
Yes, Thursday night. You are correct. So what a busy week as far as the broadcast goes here on WLFT. Monday, the Lady Cats in action were victorious versus Airline. Today, the Lady Cats are in action in softball. No game tomorrow. Then Thursday, Lady Cats in action again, this time against West Monroe for the quarterfinals. Last chance to see the Lady Cats this year at home, so make sure you come on out and support the Lady Cats. Of course, if they win that game, they'll be cutting down the nets before they go to Hammond for the championship series. And then Friday, the boys at home, first round of the playoffs for them as well. They'll be playing Pineville, and that game will start at 7 o'clock. So a lot of action here at Walker High School and on television as well.
Yeah, I told my wife I'd see her Sunday. And it's certainly a busy week. And look, everybody, if you're watching this, I know it's a softball game, but come out and support the Lady Wildcats Thursday night. They need the support. We want to pack the gym because they deserve it.
Kara Jones, the batter, the third baseman. Looks at the first pitch.
Spawn pitchers having a little control issues.
We'll have to see if Emma Curry can settle down here. Grounder, that's going to be foul.
I'm pretty sure that was another breaking pitch, and that thing was just spinning up in the zone.
Here's the pitch inside.
You ever watch where, third baseman play in girls softball, how close they play? Every girl that plays third base, their parents have a good dental plan.
Yes, and then she's not playing out there without a mask also.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm all for the mask, especially in high school. The pitcher and anybody in the infield. Well, here's one hit deep to left center field. It's going to be over the fence. Not just a home run, a grand slam by Kara Jones.
That ball just carried and carried and carried. I thought she got it off the end of the bat.
Lady Cats now lead 5-0 after the grand slam. Nothing here in the bottom of the first inning. What an impressive outing so far of the Lady Cat batters here. And now they're trying to clean the home plate here. Umpire's not liking the home plate here. He wants the home plate a lot cleaner than what it is.
Well, it's a little damp out there. We had a couple of nice rain showers, about an hour before the game started.
Coach Haley Westmoreland.
No, it is for home plate. I thought it was for the. What is?
The umpire wants the home plate clean, and so he's. I think what happens here, Dan, is that they spray paint it before the game, make it nice and white and vibrant. And then what happened was when the rain came through, it just smeared everything. It mixed with all the mud and everything else. And so, Coach Westmoreland, her home plate, she's doing her best to appease the home plate umpire. Is that the good word, appease?
Yeah, that's I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
I have never seen it before. So, and now we have a broom. They're going to sweep off home plate.
I don't know what good's a broom. Well, a broom ain't going to do any good.
I'm about ready for Leslie Nielsen to come out with this little shop vac, with a little, what's it called? A little mini vacuum cleaner. So I'd love to know what the conversation is going on at home plate here. Coach Westmoreland's kind of got like her hands in there, like, I don't know what to tell you or what to do about that. Now we have paper towels coming out to the home plate. This is very unique, Dan.
I wonder if when one of them was crossing the plate and hit it that they slipped. I don't know. I can't think of anything else.
I don't know either. So hopefully Coach Westmoreland is doing a good job. And now we have the paint coming back out. Maybe they want to repaint the home plate. Dan, tell the commentator. Go ahead.
It's white paint.
It's white paint, okay.
That's a first, Chris.
All right. Well,
I've watched I don't know how many baseball games in my life, and I have never seen that.
Okay. Hopefully home plate is to the satisfaction of the home plate umpire, and we're ready to get back to action here as the Lady Cats have a 5-0 lead. 2 outs here, the bottom of the first inning. The count is to Madeline Borgone. Here's the first pitch.
Montgomery killed themselves in this first inning. They had 2 mental errors that they maybe could have been out of this inning.
Wind still blowing out to center field. Here's the next pitch. Borgone fouls this one back for a strike 2. Two outs. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Nice looking pitch right there by Curry. A little bit outside. The count 2-1 now.
That's the count when you're in the batter's box. You want to go get it. You want to go get it, but it's never getting to you.
2-1 to count. Here's a fastball. This one's going to be fouled back toward the concession stand area. Now we're at 2-2.
We got Mr. Jimmy, Tamara Watson, taking in the game right below us. He's at most sporting events here.
Of course, Mr. Watson was a school board member for years and years, and he's, of course, is instrumental in the new expansion of Walker High School.
Yep.
Moving the new location of the school, moving the front of the school to Florida Boulevard, and of course adding the new classrooms and of course all the improvements to the football field and the track, band room.
What's next?
Big swing and a miss, and that is going to be out number 3. After 1 inning, your score, Lady Cats 5, Cubs 0. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more Lady Cats softball on WLFT. Welcome back to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux along with Dan Murphy here. We go to the top of the second inning. Cubs up to bat.
Got to feel pretty good if you're Laney Bailey with a 5-0 lead.
The batter, number 7, going to be Bella Malis. Second string All-District last year. Second team All-District, excuse me. And Malis playing second base for the Cubs. Cubs have one of the most unique color combinations ever for any school I've ever seen. Brown and tan.
Yeah.
Unique. But it matches the mascot perfectly. Here's the first pitch by Bailey. A little bit high and outside, and he's going to say a strike. No, he went to the umpire on first base for the appeal to see if she swung, and the first base umpire said no swing.
Yeah, the interesting part is when the base umpire is behind second base to make that call. Oh, just took out the camera behind home plate. You know where Mount Carmel is?
No, I do not.
I believe, I know there are Mount Carmel people watching online. I believe it's on Robert E. Lee. Robert E. Lee? It's in Lakeview.
It's in New Orleans, right?
Yes, and I'll tell you where it is.
Right?
When Katrina came and the levees came out, Mount Carmel probably had about 18 feet of water in the school.
Oh wow, 18.
Yeah, they're pretty close to the levees.
2 strikes now. Here's the pitch. And there is going to be correction. 1 strike. 2 strikes now to Malis. A little bit high for a ball. Count goes full. Three and 2, here's the count. The pitch, a little bit low, and Bailey gives up her first walk of the game.
That's got to just kill the coaching staff. You got a 5-0 lead, so what do? You come out and walk the first batter.
The batter, number 22, Alexis Urich, the shortstop. So Bailey has the pressure off. She's no longer perfect. She still has a no-hitter in contact, Clint. I'm sorry, that's Dan. I'm not falling for the announcer jinx. If you're going to do that to me or not? You're gonna pull that on me right now?
You just jinxed yourself. We got a couple players just showing up for the game from Mount Carmel. I don't know if they missed the team bus.
Stuck in that Walker traffic at Walmart. Swing and a miss.
Otter. Oh,
and
just back.
They're going to say she is safe at first base.
I thought he signaled out, and it's I don't know what the first signal was.
I guess he was pointing to first base, saying that's what he's going to make the call. But
Was there any other call to be made?
I'm trying to figure it out too, Dan. I don't know. Trying to work with you. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss, and there is the second strikeout of the evening for Laney Bailey. Burridge goes down on strikes. The batter, number 25, Linda Hollander, the third baseman.
And by the way, you know, we saw Dagapon throw it to first base. We've seen her throw runners out at second from her knees. So she's got a gun.
Here's the first pitch to Hollander, inside for a ball.
I don't know if she's any relation to Michael Hollander. He used to play shortstop for Jesuit, and then he played for LSU as well.
The fouls this one back. We were talking about the mask, and if you look at the Lady Cats, all of the Lady Cats in the infield are wearing the mask.
Yeah, I don't know if that's by choice or the coaches make them.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
right.
sure.
You're right. Oh, okay. Ooh, hits this one sharply right up the middle, giving Hammonds all the way to the wall to get it, throwing into third base, and Lady Cats back it up, Laney Bailey. So will be a double for Hollander.
That's something they'll go back and look in film. As should have been first and third. Missed the cutoff man and allowed the runner to go from first to second. It should be first and third, not second and third.
So we're going to give her a single?
Yeah, it's a single and took second on the throw.
Okay. The batter, number 11, Abby Barbaro. The catcher. Runners at
I'm gonna go with Barbaro.
Barbaro. Okay.
Used to be a Barbaro. Used to played safety for Nicholls State in the late '70s and went on to play for the Kansas City Chiefs. And he was from Metairie, so he went to East Jefferson High School.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the fun about names in Louisiana. Got sometimes two or more pronunciations. Here's the pitch and a swing and a miss.
Took a little something off that one.
Barbaro, the catcher. Next broadcast for the softball team will be Thursday the 10th, taking on Zachary. That game starts at 5:30. Gets this one high in the air. Under it is the third baseman, Kara Jones, for out. Number 2.
Next up for your Cubs is number 2, Kaya Money.
So you got the bottom of the order here, and just one out. You can get out of this. Just put it down the plate. Make the bottom of the order. Hit to get on.
The batter, number 2, Kyra Mummy. And of course, Mummy, the starting pitcher. This one's a little bit inside and misses. I know the count to Curry. Mummy, excuse me.
Good looking pitch, just maybe a little low.
I'm still working the kinks out the first game. Mummy is actually the right fielder. Big swing and a miss by Mummy. 2-1 to count. Three and 1 to count now to Mummy.
It's just 3-1 on those at the 8-hole hitter. Just killing the coaching staff in the dugout. Mr. Watson.
It's an inside, and Annie Bailey loads the bases with a walk.
Next up for your Cubs is number 8, Olivia Bagnetto.
The designated player, Olivia Bagnetto.
So if you got a left-hander up, if you're the first baseman and you get the ground ball, where do you go? You go first. You go home and then first. You go second and back to first.
Outs, you can go.
Oh, there's one out. Oh, those two out. My bad. I thought it was one out. Okay.
Yeah, Bailey had a strikeout,
That's right.
and then the fly out to
I forgot
the
about
third
the
baseman.
strikeout. Yeah.
So easiest base will be the answer.
But you walk the 8-hole hitter, and even if you get the 9-hole hitter, you got the top of the order leading off, where you could have had the 9-hole hitter leading off.
Outside to try to get her at third base, and the ball gets past the third baseman over to
she's
home
gonna
in
be
time.
safe.
Not in time.
No
Tag was made.
She was going to be safe anyway, because the umpire had obstruction on the third baseman down there. He had his arm out.
So Mela scores from third, which makes it a 5-1 game. Now runners at first and second. One ball to Bagnetto. One and 1 to count now to Bagnetto.
I don't know if I would have tried picking, the third baseman's in front of the bag. I don't know why you'd want to go try to pick her off. Just get the out at the plate.
1-1, fouls this one back. For strike 2. We're going to have 5 baseball games as well. Scotlandville, Live Oak, East Ascension, Zachary, and Hammond, all on WLFT. And there is a strikeout for out number 3, Lady Cats 5. Lady Cubs 1, halfway through 1. We'll take a break. We'll be right back for more Lady Cat softball on WLFT.
I didn't know where to start to buy my first house. I knew there were things I needed from the house itself, but I wasn't looking for a house. I was looking for a home to raise my family. I like that Aaron and Joni took the time to educate me on the home buying and selling process, so I knew I was making the right decision for my family. They're both raising their families here, so they knew exactly where I needed to raise mine.
Hey, I'm Erin.
And I'm Joni.
And we can't wait to work with you.
Hey, my name is George, and I love the Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. It's like me grilling at home. It tastes very similar to that, except the seasoning. I probably can't season it as well as Chick-fil-A does. The chicken's super tender, and honestly, the best nuggets I've ever tasted.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Crystal Dew along with Dan Murphy here. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Lady Cats leading 5-1 over the visiting Mount Carmel Cubs.
That's the slowest moving ambulance, not even ambulance speed on Burgess.
We have a pitching change now for Lady Cubs. Looks like it's going to now be number 8. Going to be Olivia Bagnetto.
That's the one which made the last out. So
We have your freshie, number 17, Madison Wilcombin.
and we got our new board out there. Hopefully the TV's getting a shot of the new of the walk-up videos on the boards that these kids made. Fantastic.
The batter number 17. We have a change already. Madison Wilcom.
A nice contingent from Mount Carmel made the trip up today.
Grounder up the middle. Urich over the first base in time for out number 1.
Number 3.
That shortstop has a gun.
So it was Urich to Koch for out number 1. We go back to the top of the order for the Lady Cats. Given Hammonds the batter. First time up, had a single, stolen base, and scored a run.
Yes. Ideally, you want to slap a hard chopper to shortstop area and try to beat it out.
Little breaking ball there by the new pitcher, Olivia Bagnetto. And of course,
Given almost ran to first base before the pitch got there.
Bagnetto, a senior for the Cubs. Here's a pitch, grounder to second base, a little bit high, and it's going to be an error. Hammonds will reach on an error.
Next up, we have number 1, Alexa Villar.
It was that uncomfortable distance that you throw into first base if you don't know whether to go overhand or underhand, and went underhand and just tossed a little too high.
The batter number 1, Alexa Villar, first time up, had a single and scored a run.
See if she tried to sack last time up, and that's how Given got the stolen base. That was a base hit.
Here, this one hit to center field. Strassel gets under it, and it will be a single for Villar. The batter number 55, Laney Bailey, first time up, line drive out to right field.
Once again, you get Laney up with runner in scoring position, although Laney doesn't need a player at second base to be in scoring position.
Wind still blowing out. Off-speed pitch just off the plate here.
Yeah, I don't
Good
know.
eye by Bailey.
I don't know if she's going to come down right down the middle with any heat.
Good looking camera shot right there of the replay. Good job by the guys and girls back in the studio. Off-speed pitch off the plate a little bit as well. 2-0 to count to Bailey.
Try to make her chase. I think maybe she'd rather walk her than put one down the middle for her.
Runners at first and second. First base is Vilar, second base is Hammonds. Here's a pitch inside, hits this one high to left field. Will it have chance at it? No, we do have an out. So it will be Bailey Nelson settling under it and making the catch for out number 2.
She just missed that, just got under that. She gets full extension on the swing.
The batter, number 7, Elena Dagapont, the catcher. She got out by hitting a grounder that hit her as she was trying to run to first base. So she looks at ball 1. Nice breaking pitch there by Bagnetto.
She started everybody off so far with a breaking pitch. So you're on deck. You wanna put that in memory.
Here's a pitch, foul ball, as Hammonds was off running to third. Lady Cat basketball team Thursday night in action against West Monroe, quarterfinals. And it gets exciting. The number 1 seeded team in the state of Louisiana as far as power rankings goes, and the brackets as well. Here's a pitch, breaking ball a little bit low.
West Monroe's getting their freaking flyer miles this week. They had to go to St. Amant yesterday, go back home, and come back here Thursday.
Of course, of course, West Monroe, one of those teams that comes to Coach Corey's basketball tournament during the Christmas holidays. Big swing and a miss by Elena.
I was refereeing. They had 9 assistant coaches on the bench. I'd never seen so many assistant coaches. One of them was Stan Humphreys. He used to play in the NFL. His daughter was on the team.
Yeah, I immediately recognized him, and I got a picture with him. And then here's a grounder that's going to be foul. And of course, as time goes on, people forget about things. But being a big sports fan like I am, I was like, Stan Humphreys. Of course, on my Facebook page, I have Chris Ledoux with famous people, and people say, "Who's this guy? Who's that guy? I don't know him." Like, well. And then recognizing, oh my goodness, strikeout, out number 3,
slow pitch softball,
and Lady Cats have a 5-1 lead after 2 innings. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more Lady Cats softball on WLFT.
Life's hard. You want to get it right, we want to help. Maybe you feel like Christians are more known for what they're against.
But we want you to know that God is for you, and we are for you.
No matter who you are,
or where you are on life's journey, we have a place for you.
we'd love for you to come and check it out.
Livingston Parish Fire Protection District Number 4 reminds Wildcat fans to be fire safe this season and every season. District 4 consists of volunteer and professional firefighters, men and women of your community, your neighbors, providing fire protection and life-saving first response for accidents and medical emergencies. When you need help, we'll be there. Livingston Parish Fire Protection District Number 4, our family protecting your family since 1975.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux along with Dan Murphy. Here we go to the top of the third inning here at Bradshaw Field in beautiful Walker, Louisiana. The batter, number 9, Bailey Nelson, the left fielder. First time up, ground out to the pitcher for out number 1.
Nothing like 80 degrees in February, Chris. It's a beautiful thing.
That's right.
I thought
humidity.
when I saw this game, I thought when it was scheduled, I said, "Oh man, we're gonna have jackets on. It's gonna be freezing."
Well, I'm sure the players like it where you don't have the shock hands when you hit the ball being 30 degrees and you get that sting.
Right.
I just hate that.
Although it was pretty cold this weekend, LSU didn't have a problem with this thing. They scored 50 runs over the weekend, beating Maine.
Of course, Maine's been practicing in the cold, so
No, they said they haven't played outside yet.
no, they play everything inside. They've
Well,
been
they had to
practicing
practice inside, yeah.
Top of the order for the Cubs. Here's the first pitch. Slapper goes foul. Lady Cat schedule will play Mount Carmel today. Next broadcast Thursday, March 10th versus Zachary. Tuesday, March 15th versus Live Oak. Thursday, March 17th versus Central. And Friday, March 25th versus Chalmette.
What time's that March 25th game? 5 o'clock. That is
Nelson steps out for a little while.
That is Friday night. That is they have a movie night in the football stadium that night. Yeah,
Here's a strike by Nelson, strike 2.
busy night. The St. Pierre's have a movie night in the football stadium, and that's
For what game is that?
for Chalmette,
The Chalmette.
March 25th. Yeah.
Oh, 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Slaps at this one, goes foul.
Facing a good slapper drives you crazy as a pitcher. You just get a little piece of every pitch.
Slapper foul again. There's Kara Jones ready for it, playing that down that third base line.
By the time contact was made, she was halfway up the line.
Lady Cat basketball team played Natchitoches Central in the first round, won 73-36, and played Airline and won that game Monday. And then they'll play West Monroe. West Monroe's first game was against Conville, where they advance. And there's a strikeout for out number 1.
Laney threw that so far outside she couldn't reach it.
Four strikeouts now for Laney Bailey. The perfect game is off, as is the no-hitter, so now she can concentrate on just strikeouts, and she has 4 now.
I think she fouled that right off her
Chin or something.
Yeah, she fouled it right off
neck,
her
maybe. That's got to hurt. The fastball from Bailey coming off your bat, then coming right back at you. Isabella Strassel, the batter, number 13. And she gets strike 2. She'll step out and try to regather herself.
I think maybe they talked to Laney in the dugout and said, 5-1, Laney.
Here's the pitch, a little bit low and outside. We'll have to see if she offered. Looks like Dagapont would have at least made a gesture to say, hey, can we appeal this?
I didn't think she swung.
And they do appeal, and they do say that she did swing. So I guess they were hearing me over in the press box, so it will be strikeout number 2.
We have a replay of that, guys?
All right, so that time the announcer jinx did not go against them, right?
It did not.
The batter, number 24, Carly Koch. First time up, line drive to right field.
Laney's kind of getting into her groove now.
Here's the pitch, fouls this one back. Gonna be in play, and they're gonna say no, it's gonna be a foul ball. So
Hey, that's too much in the air. We gotta catch it. Let's go. Good hit.
Yeah, I think Laney's getting in one of those grooves now. She's seen her do this so many times last year.
this one a little bit high for a ball.
Be curious to know how they use her at Southeastern, if they're going to let her pitch and hit. I mean, I would think they would.
There's another ball. The count goes to 2-2 now.
She's so good framing that ball behind the plate, too.
Dagapont does a good job of framing the pitches here. Here's the pitch, a little bit high, and there's another strikeout. 3 up, 3 down. Halfway through 3, your score. Lady Cats 5, Cubs 1. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more Lady Cat softball on WLFT.
Here at Sleep City, we're so excited about partnering up with the Walker High Wildcats. For over a decade now, I've been helping customers find a more personalized sleep experience through selecting a new mattress. At Sleep City, we have a new Power Cool mattress which literally blows cold air as you sleep. If personalized comfort is your thing, try our new Instant Comfort mattress. Here at Sleep City, we treat our customers like friends and family. We know that when you come here, you're looking for a good mattress and a great deal. I'm Trevor Hinkle, and I want you to know that's a promise we can deliver.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Chris will do along with Dan Murphy. Bottom of the third inning, just batter number 8, Ryan Shakesnyder. First time up had a single and scored a run. And it will be Olivia Bagnetto continuing standing there as a pitcher for the Cubs.
Somebody's going to sit on one of these breaking pitches.
There's the breaking pitch, as you called it, Dan. First pitch and a breaking pitch every single time. A little bit outside, though. Shakesnyder wasn't able to get all of it.
Somebody's going to time one of these.
Here's the second pitch. This one in the air to first base, under it, and making the catch is Koch for out number 1.
Look, she's doing a great job of throwing their timing off. I mean, you know, there's nothing that fastball hitters hate more than breaking pitches. And she's taking it to a whole new level. You know, she's slowing it way down.
The batter, number 21, Caitlin Richer. First time up, had a walk and scored a run. This one a little bit outside for a ball.
We got pitches being called from the dugout. You see a look at our wristband for the pitch.
Grounder to third, quickly up with it was Hollander over the first base in time for out number 2.
Can't hit it any harder. A great scoop of Hollander at third.
Good job by Hollander. That ball was hit very sharply. The batter, number 47, Kara Jones, the third baseman, first time up, hit a grand slam home run.
How's she going to top that?
We'll have to see with this bat. Can she do it twice? Breaking ball for a strike as Jones gets the timing down on the first pitch.
You just want to stand in the back of the batter's box and just wait for it. It's to have enough patience to wait for it.
Right.
And it's the arm, you know, the movement of the arm. Looks like she's throwing a fastball. She's not slowing her arm down, so you can't tell.
And I'm a big believer in watching the first pitch. I don't care how old you are, how long you've been playing or anything. You always watch the first pitch. Of course, Wade Boggs taught me that.
Did you know Wade?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Just watching him play and knowing.
Or maybe you got your picture taken with him.
No, never did that. But I do eat chicken before every game.
Every game you eat chicken. Every game.
No, everybody said, you know, Wade Boggs never hit the first pitch, and the pitcher would just lean back and just throw a strike every single time, but he got the timing down. And of course, you know, Hall of Fame is not too bad whenever you can wait on the first pitch every single time. Whoa, quickly, the third base, right off of Hollander, and circling around, Kara Jones will go to second. We're going to give her a wow. That was extremely fast.
Got hit barehanded from the bare hand.
We're going to give her a double because there's no way she's going to catch that.
No, that's a double, yeah.
And hopefully she's okay there.
I think it got her on her bare hand. They're looking out. Just something you store away. Something you store away for later is that the left fielder went over to get the ball, and she had to play at second, but she didn't have much of an arm throwing the ball. So if there's a play where you got to run on the outfield, you got to run on the left fielder, you're going to send her.
So the batter, number 2, Madeline Bourgogne, the shortstop, first time up, had a strikeout. But it looks like after they checked on Linda Hollander, she's going to be okay to continue in the game. That'll make you rethink that mask again. We were just talking about that earlier, remember?
Wait for that breaking pitch and just hit it right over the second baseman's head. Don't try to pull it. If you try to pull that breaking pitch, you're going to usually ground out to short or third.
Bourgogne shows bunt. Hits this one sharply to second base, and it's going to be an error. They said they got her at first base.
Yeah.
I hope we have a replay of that, but that's going to be out number 3. We're going to score that one 4-3.
Yeah, we got that. We got a good look at that one here. Yeah, you didn't see the ball. You couldn't see the ball.
But good job by our camera crew. We'll take a break. You're watching Lady Cats softball on WLFT.
Sharkey is a licensed and reputable HVAC contractor. They support Livingston Parish Public Schools and surrounding parishes. Sharkey specializes in maintenance, service, repairs of all HVAC equipment, and offering competitive rates. Call us at 225-222-3332 and find us on Facebook at Sharkey Mechanical Services, LLC.
Sombrero's Mexican restaurant offers our customers some of the most authentic and delectable Tex-Mex cuisine in the area, all served in a family-friendly atmosphere. We use only the freshest ingredients of the highest quality, from our delicious enchiladas and burritos to our amazing chicken steak or shrimp fajitas, the house specialty. We have something to please everyone. Join us for food and fun at Sombrero's Mexican restaurant.
Welcome back to Bradshaw Field, home of the Lady Cats. Randy Bradshaw, a former softball coach here at Walker High School. Many years being the head softball coach here at Walker High School, retired and named softball field after.
Leading off at the top of the 4th for your
Going to the top of the 4th inning.
Number 7, Bella Mallow.
The batter for the Cubs, Bella Malis.
I had several cousins that went to Mount Carmel. I had an aunt that worked at Mount Carmel.
Malis had a walk, advanced on a double, and scored the only run for the Lady Cubs. Quickly down the middle for a strike.
Going to be in total darkness here, about 20-25 minutes, so it's going to be even harder to pick up Laney Bailey's pitches when it's totally dark.
Hit right up the middle, sharply hit. Under it is Hammonds, and it will be a base hit for Malis. She'll reach on a single. The batter, number 22, Alexis Urich, was a strikeout victim in the second inning.
That was a great job of just going with the pitch, not trying to do too much, just put it right back where it came from.
Bailey looks in. Here's her pitch. A little bit low. Handled well by Daguerre over to second base. Not in time. It will be... How are we going to score that?
That's a wild pitch.
Wild pitch?
That was in the dirt, yeah.
Wild pitch as Malis advances. Here's a pitch. There's another strike.
Waiting for Daguerre to take a shot down at second base after a pitch. She's getting a big lead after the pitch.
Big swing and a miss. Or strike 2 to Urich. 1-2 the count now. Good job of the replay back at the digital media kids back in the studio. Big swing and a miss for strikeout for out number 1. Top of the 4th inning.
How many strikeouts is that?
7. That's 7 strikeouts now. The batter, number 25, Linda Hollander, the third baseman.
Coach wants to talk and put something on here. I don't know.
As we have a timeout on the field, as the Cubs are going over everything. Next broadcast, of course, will be Thursday, as the Lady Cats will take on West Monroe. West Monroe, a number 9 seeded team. They beat Honville in the first round at West Monroe, then travel to Sandoval and beat the Lady Gators, and then they'll travel to Walker to take on the Lady Cats from Walker. Of course, the game brought to you on WLFT and Cox Channel 117, ETL 130, and you can watch it live on YouTube as well. What a fantastic job. I went home last night after the game, watched a little bit of rerun on WLFT, and then we said, oh, it's also on YouTube. Put it on YouTube on my big screen. It was fantastic. It's high definition. Of course, the sound is incredible, and it is a great job by the guys and girls here at the digital media class bringing this to you.
Exactly. I used to watch it, you and Clint on the boys' games, and, you and Clint in surround sound is just a little too much for me.
Too bad you don't have a choice to put them on mono. Quickly down to second base as Caitlin Richey tries to tag out the runner, as looks like Mayla's trying to get a little adventurous over there at second base.
Yeah, I told you she was getting a big jump off, and maybe the coach is telling her try to draw it, and then if you see her throwing it, go.
Off-speed pitch misses here.
She's just baiting her to throw it down there.
2-0 the count now to Hollander. Now, if I would throw something inside to kind of, since she had that close encounter earlier. So there's a strike.
They haven't proven they can hit it. They would have 2 hits, and so they haven't really proven they can hit your fastball very well. Just pump it right down the middle.
2-1 to count to Hollander. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. For another strike. This time a little off-speed pitch by Bailey.
Yep, looked like a little curveball.
The 2-2 pitch by the senior. This one a little bit low. Running the count full to Hollander. Hollander, a junior for the Cubs.
Hollander's still shaking her hand, her right hand, that got hit by that line drive.
Inside. And they're going to say a ball, so Hollander will reach on a walk. That puts runners at first and second for the Cubs.
Coach Guidry come out of the dugout. I think she wanted to know where that pitch was.
Batter number 11, Abby Barbaro. First time up, she flew out to the third baseman. Inside for another ball.
You're not getting that inside corner tonight. Just don't throw it there.
1-1 to count now to Barbaro. Here's the pitch. Hits this one to right field, under it, and selling in and making the catch is Morris, Kylie Morris, and then tagging up and going to third. No play, and no play at second as well.
That's where you have to hit the cutoff man. You have to hit the cutoff man and keep it first and third.
Next up for your Cubs is number 2, Kaya Money.
Now with a base hit, it's 5-3 instead of 5-2.
So both runners advance on the fly out. To bat at number 2, Kyra Mumby, the right fielder. First time up for Mumby, had a walk. And going to miss for a strike. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch for a strike right there. Really would like to see Laney Bailey get into a groove here and start really turning it on here.
Well, now it's 0-2, 2 outs. Now you can get her out on your pitch.
And there she does. She gets her out on her pitch. Strikeout number 8. Out number 3. We'll take a break. Watching Lady Cat softball on WLFT.
I'm William Scott Dykes.
And we're the official law firm of the Walker Wildcats. We're Livingston Parish lawyers helping the people of Livingston Parish.
We're located just off the interstate in Walker.
If you're injured in an accident, if you have a criminal matter, or if you need a succession, give us a call. Don't go to Baton Rouge for an attorney.
For attorneys you can trust, call us.
At Stein, we're committed to being the most customer-focused home improvement retailer and building material supply store of its kind. We understand that you're not just building a house, you're building a home.
At Stein, we know what we do. We sell building materials, and we know how to do it by offering our customers better brands at lower prices and great customer service.
But why do we do it? That's the most important part. We help people build their dreams.
Welcome back to Bradshaw Field in beautiful Walker, Louisiana. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Lady Cats up 5-1. Lady Cats get 5 runs in the first inning. Lady Cats with the lead here, 5-1. The Cubs got their 1 run in the second inning. The batter, number 17, Madison Wilcom. First time up, ground out to the third baseman. The number 9 hole hitter. First batter for the Lady Cats.
You're going to see how much longer she can get away with this this eephus pitch that she's throwing.
Here's the pitch.
There it is.
Breaking ball again. That misses for a ball.
It's like men's underhand softball. Slow
Right.
pitch softball used to play right there.
Magneto really likes that breaking ball for the first pitch. Grounder to the shortstop, Urich, over to first base in time for out number 1.
I'm telling you, that softball Urich. I mean, shortstop Urich, she has just an absolute cannon.
She does.
Man.
Back to the top of the order, number 3, Given Hammonds. First time up at a single, stolen base and a run, and second time up, reached on an error.
And she should be able to time this slow pitch here.
Fouls this one. Ooh, it's going to be a foul ball. I called it before it even landed, but man, it came a lot closer than anybody was expecting here.
Little dark down there. Yeah, not being that she's not a power hitter, and she just needs to time her approach to the slap, and she should be able to handle this.
Next game for the Lady Cats will be versus Santa Monica. Again, will be March the 8th, so a little bit of a break here for the Lady Cats.
We got a Mardi Gras break coming up.
Yep. Breaking ball as Hammond just watches it, and it is a strike.
You know it's coming. You know it's coming once when you're back. You just sit there and wait for it.
A lot more breaking balls than I've seen from any other pitcher. So that's one of her go-to pitches that she likes a lot. So start relying on it, start waiting on it, start timing it up. A little bit high for a ball here.
How many teenagers do you know that have patience?
None.
You teach them. How many have patience?
28 years of teaching,
That's
Jeff. Yeah, it gets to be a mental game. So you teach them about X's and O's and about all of that stuff, but it's so much of the middle game as well to teach them to calm down. Here, this one popped up to the center, the shortstop, and
nice hustle. She never stopped running.
So Hammonds will reach on the error. Oh, that one E6, and then advances to second base.
I want to see Hammonds and Anise Scott in a foot race.
The batter, number 1, Alexis Villar. 2 singles and a run scored.
I see Laney Bailey on deck next, Tom. Wait for one of those little... Ooh.
Right up the middle. Good shot by Villar. Have to see if they can score a run. They do wave her home, and Lady Cats have another run. Villar will make her way around to third, and Coach Westmoreland will hold her there. Hammond scores another run. The Lady Cats now lead 6-1.
Great hustle all around. Hammonds almost got hit with the ball. That was a line drive. She did a good job of waiting. Of course, if she gets hit with the ball, the batter's out.
Yeah. So we're going to give Villar a double and extra base?
Yeah, it could be a double or single. I think they're going to pitch around Laney Bailey right here. I don't think they're going to.
The batter, number 55, Laney Bailey, 0 for 2 tonight, lined out to right field and flew out to left field.
She's a slow her timing down, slow her stride.
Here's a nice breaking pitch for a strike. Good looking pitch right there by Bagnetto.
Nice curveball. Laney Bailey being a power hitter, and most power hitters do not like this junk.
Hits this one hard to right side where St. Pierre's truck was parked, and it falls in after it hits the foul. It hits the flagpole?
Yeah, it did.
I believe it did, yeah. Strike 2, though. So Olivia Bagnetto ahead of the count of the Lady Cat pitcher in Laney Bailey. Next game for the Cubs, they'll play Bell Chase. When will that game be, Dan?
You have to make this print bigger because I can't read that.
It will be Bell Chase.
Trust us, they play Bell Chase. Man, that's some small print, even with my glasses on.
Off-speed pitch, big breaking ball.
That's a hard one to lay.
A little bit high.
That's a hard one to lay off of right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You know the off-speed's coming again. Patience, 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 and rip it.
There it is, a foul ball. February 24th, they'll play Bell Chase. That's a couple days ago. That'll be Thursday. 2-2 the count to Laney Bailey, the senior pitcher for Lady Cats. Off-speed pitch way high. And this will run the count full. 3-2.
This is something very different than we've ever seen before. You know, all the games we've been doing, we've never seen a pitcher throw this off-speed.
Right. Bailey hits this one high toward the right side. First baseman is under it, and making the catch is Koch for out, number 2.
So frustrating as a hitter like Laney Bailey. I was like, I can't believe I can't hit slow pitch softball. You know, I mean, but look, they're used to it coming at them a lot harder. It's very effective.
The batter, number 7, Elena Daguerpont, the catcher. 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout.
But then you bring the next pitcher in, somebody who throws hard, and it looks like they're throwing 90 miles an hour.
Off-speed pitch, and this time she gets it for a strike.
Elena's another one that she can She can just sit back and time one of these.
Good looking replay there by the digital media guys and girls back in the studio here at Walker High School. A little bit off the plate for a ball. And that's right, if we actually have a real functioning TV studio here at Walker High School and have a switcher and I've got probably 7 computers back there that run the commercials and the audio and the video and all the special effects we have here, this one's going to be foul or a strike.
It's 6-1 with Mount Carmel's got 3 at-bats left. You know, you can leave Laney Bailey and give somebody else a shot.
That's up to
Well,
Coach
they don't play again for another week and a half, though.
Right.
I'm sure they'll scrimmage during that time. What are y'all off of school this Friday through Tuesday?
Correct. Friday through Tuesday for Mardi Gras. Foul ball, and then what gets kind of interesting, if the boys win the first game and everything works out, the next game will be home for Mardi Gras Day. And not sure if we're going to be able to broadcast that or not. We may not have enough kids in town to do that, but nonetheless, we'll have to see how the bracket plays out, so that could happen. Coach Anthony Skiro, well established as one of the premier coaches in the state, always well-respected team. Off-speed pitch, hits this one high and foul to the left side. It's going to be out of play, right into the mud.
She waited, but still didn't wait long enough.
Vagabond fouls this one. 2-2, the count remains. Six to 1 our score here. Bottom of the 4th inning. Fouls this one as well.
She's throwing a lot of pitches, a lot of long counts, foul balls.
Two, the count. Here's the pitch, off speed. Hits this one right up the middle to center field. Falls in for a base hit. And a run scored by Vilar. 7-1 our score as Dagger Point will get a single. And an RBI.
She didn't try to do too much. She just hit it right back up the middle. She didn't try to kill the ball. And that's textbook.
Waiting on the breaking ball, as you said, right, Danny? Lady Cats now lead 7-1 here at the bottom of the 4th. Elena Dagger Point with the RBI. Number 8, Ryan Shakesnyder, the batter, first time up, had a single and a run scored and then flew out to first baseman. Hits this one sharply to second. Over to first in time is Melis to Koch for out number 3. But the Lady Cats do score another run, 2 more runs to make it a 7-1 game after 4 innings. We'll take a break. You're watching Lady Cats softball on WLFT.
Are you uncomfortably hot all day? Constantly dripping in sweat? Are you having a hard time with your AC? Kent's is what you need. At Kent's HVAC, we have many services to offer, such as AC repair, tune-ups, AC installments, and much more. Our locally owned company is proud to provide 24/7 services and send trusted employees to assist with any problems you may have. We make it a priority to give your family the comfort we know you deserve. Call us for all your HVAC needs.
Everybody needs a place to belong. Everybody needs to feel loved, and everybody needs to find God's purpose for their life. Here at Walker Baptist Church, we love to just have fun and fellowship with one another. We like to learn about God and to impact this community for His kingdom. I'm Jason. Come to Walker Baptist and find your place to belong.
Visit our website at walkerbaptist.org, and we hope to see you Sunday.
Welcome back to Bradshaw Field. Chris Ledoux along with Mr. Dan Murphy. Lady Cats enjoying a 7-1 lead over the Cubs from Mount Carmel. We go to the top of the 5th inning.
Leading off in the top of 5.
The batter, number 8, Olivia Bagnetto. The designated player turned pitcher. So Magneto up. And Bailey remains in as pitcher for the Lady Cats.
And once again, we'd like to thank Mr. St. Pierre for a press box that we can both fit in this year.
Yeah, we were shoulder to shoulder in the old one there. And here is a strike on the outside corner.
You know, it'd be not. You would have to tell. We need a refrigerator in here.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to ask him. Yeah.
And there is a strike 2 to Magneto.
So the pitcher, she pitches right-handed, bats left-handed.
Well, that's very interesting. I never realized that. Good call there, Dan.
And in baseball, that's really frowned upon from coaches. Do you know why?
No, I don't know why.
Because it exposes your pitching hand when you're at bat to get hit by a pitch.
Oh, okay. One and 2 the count. Here's the pitch. And there is going to be strike out. And for out number 1. Strikeout number 8 for Bailey.
Is there any players more
strikeout number 9, Dan.
Is there any players any more superstitious than softball players? They have to do the same little thing after every.
I think baseball players are more superstitious.
You think so?
Yes,
I don't know.
Here's the ball to the batter. Back to the top of the order, Bailey Nelson.
Speaking of Mr. St. Pierre, must have just come back from his run. I'm going to have to get him down there and tell him we need a refrigerator up here. A stock refrigerator, sorry.
Oh, a stock refrigerator.
Yeah, it's not just a refrigerator. It needs to have drinks in it.
Here's the pitch. Another ball.
Maybe a toaster oven.
I would like another water, though. I'll tell you that.
I'll text him.
2-0 the count, 1 out. Taking off, running, slapping toward the ball, but it will be another ball. 3-0 to count now to Bailey Nelson, the left fielder. 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. Speaking of strikeouts, Laney Bailey with 9 strikeouts on the night. This one a little bit high, and it will be a walk issued.
It's a quiet
to
9.
Nelson.
It's a quiet 9 strikeouts.
It is.
You know, I mean, we've seen her have dominant games, and it just doesn't seem like 9 strikeouts.
9 strikeouts and a 7-1 lead, but it don't seem like it's a 7-1 lead either.
No, when 4 come in one swing.
The batter, number 13, Isabella Stressel, the center fielder, 0 for 2 tonight with 2 strikeouts. Inside for another ball. Fans don't like it.
They do not. They do not. Obviously, neither does Chris.
This one a little bit low. Gets off a dagger point, and the runner will advance. And how are we going to store that up?
Can go either way.
We'll go pass ball. I believe dagger point could have caught it.
I would on a low pitch right here, I would bait her. If she get it in, she knows it's in her glove, I would turn around like it went back to the wall. And then turn around and throw the runner out at third because you know she's going to take off.
There's the third.
Laney Bailey did not. Laney Bailey didn't like that one. You don't see her show that much emotion ever.
And now we have the center fielder coming in. We have a timeout.
This is odd. Center fielder come out and talk, but
yeah,
or maybe they changing pitchers.
But they're bringing everybody in except the 2 outfielders. Left field and right field remain out.
They just tell Laney.
Hammond saying, "Hey,
forget about it.
Let's have a little meeting here.
You can't change the calls. Just keep throwing." And if you want to see bad officiating, this is nothing. You should have watched a basketball game last night.
3-0 to count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Bailey comes right down the middle with some heat for a strike to Isabella Stressel. Stressel with 2 strikeouts tonight was waiting for the first strike. And there it is. Here's the next one. Grounder to second base. Richie on to first for out number 2. The batter, number 24, Carly Coates, over 2 with a strikeout.
Good job of bouncing back after a 3-1 count. 3-0 with strikes after that.
Two outs here. Top of the 5th inning. Breaking ball just misses.
That's a close one.
See what, Bailey is not benefiting from the Greg Maddox strike zone here tonight. That is for sure.
That is correct.
A little bit high. You're going to say another ball and safely back is Nelson.
Dagger Punch just saying, don't worry, Laney, I got this. I didn't even think she was that far off the base either.
Very low for another ball.
Very hard to do with the right-handed batter in the box also.
Runner at third is Nelson. East on a walk. 2 outs. Touch. Here's the pitch. And they're going to say that's another ball. Ball 4. That's another walk, and that will bring Koch to first base.
Kind of squeezing it a little bit.
And Coach Guidry out to the mound to talk to her pitcher. Of course, Coach Guidry was a teammate of Coach Westmoreland. They both played here together. I remember both of those girls being students here playing softball for the Lady Cats, and now they're both.
It only means one thing.
They're both on the coaching staff.
That
means they've been going for at least 4 years. That's all it means. So at least 4 years ago, they were here. Of course, Coach Guidry was a pitcher. Westmoreland was a catcher.
I still can't believe she was a catcher. I don't know how she held up the equipment. She's a little bitty thing. This is the con when the coach and the umpire comes out to get you, and you just want to as you leave and say, "Laney, don't worry about the strike zone," and just walk away. So you're telling your pitcher you're not talking to the ump. You're getting a little jab in there.
The batter, number 7, Bella Malis. Bella had a walk and scored a run and a single.
All right, I think you finally saw my text for you, Chris.
There we found the strike to Malis. And the umpire finally gets a round of ovation. And we all know who those claps are for. This one a little bit outside for a ball. 21 to count to Malis.
You would think umpires would ignore it, but they hear it. They know what's going on.
And there's a low pitch for a ball. I'm a powerlifting official. I've been a powerlifting official for 28 years, and we're all human. I'll make a mistake, and I will give a white light when I should have given a red light. To give a red light when I should have given, and I'm like, it happens, but you don't give away the next one because you made a mistake there. You try to be as consistent as you can. As the count goes to 2 and Malis.
I still think about a call I missed in a high school basketball playoff game as an official, and I saw the guy get hit on the arm in a shot, and I froze, and I never blew the whistle. And it was a 30-point game. It wound up being a 30-point game. I still remember that call I missed.
I remember the state championship. I missed a hitch on a deadlift, and it was 2-1, and I was one of the white lights. And as soon as she did, I threw white lights. I said, and I looked at the opposing coach, and he looked at me and he goes, "It was a hitch," and I'm like, "No, no, I saw it too when I threw white. I'm sorry."
Sorry.
And there's
I'm not sure where that was.
All right, 3-2 the count now. Very interesting strike zone here tonight. Full count to Malis. Wow, we have a loaded count. 3-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Hit line drive, and it's going to be foul ball right right outside the line, and that's 2 balls we've seen hit sharply down that left field line.
I don't think the Mount Carmel coach liked that call. I think he thought it was fair. I'll be honest with you. I know we're far away, but at first sight, I thought it was fair.
It was foul.
Was it?
Definitely was foul. Only a couple of inches, but it was foul. I wonder if we have a replay of that. Look, here's the hit, but do we have a replay of the outfield?
No, we don't have a line.
Nope, we don't have a replay of that. We're learning. Our first broadcast in softball. Get this one to the third baseman. Over to first base in time for out number 3. And the Cubs do not score. Halfway through 5, your score, Lady Cats 7, Cubs 1. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more Lady Cats softball on WLFT.
Drop, yo.
At Kentech, we're your #1 supplier for communications, cable, and top-of-the-line security installations. We provide for commercial and residential customers with amazing services. We are fully licensed and insured in security systems, fire alarms, and network cabling. We have 15 years of experience under our belt to ensure you the highest quality product available. No matter what you need, we can provide experience, details, results. Kentech.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Chris Adu along with Dan Murphy. Clint Carver with the baseball team. Of course, Clint, one of the baseball coaches here at Walker High School, along with Coach Sandiford. They do a great job. The Wildcats went to Sulphur in the semifinals last year. Lost to West Monroe, which we'll be playing West Monroe in basketball, Lady Cats.
It was a tight game with 2-1, 3-1, something like that. It was a close game.
Yes. Scored all the runs in the first inning, too, if I remember correctly. The batter, number 21. No correction. We have
This is one of the young ladies I met in school today. I believe she said her name was Goat Maya. That's what she told me her name was. But
Goat Maya?
She said she was the goat. Her name is Maya. There you go, Maya Vadreen.
Number 6. So she will be coming in for
That's three.
Hits this one sharply to right field corner.
Oh, I think
and she falls down. Got to go back to
I think she missed
second base. So
I thought she
just
missed.
It'll be a double for Vadreen. You know, we used to play intramural softball in college, and one of our favorite quotes was, "Way to turn a triple into a double." But she tripped on that one, so she was well on her way to a triple.
If I had a slot at third, I stopped at second.
The batter, number 47, be Kara Jones. First time up, hit a grand slam home run and then a double.
I said I saw Maya in the office this afternoon. She was so nervous that she knew the game was on TV and she was nervous she was gonna mess up. And I said, "Don't worry, you're gonna do fine." No, I'm so nervous.
And then
she hits a double and
you gave her the announcement.
She tripped over second base.
Here's a pitch outside. Did she offer at it?
Absolutely.
They appeal to first base?
Absolutely, she did.
And they appeal, and he does call, and I'm not sure about how you do that, but
if that
Dan,
one was
you want to explain that, how the umpire at second base can make a call if she went across the strike zone?
No, I don't want to explain that because there is no explanation. But if that one was pretty obvious. I could see from back here she swung.
Yeah. All right, so off-speed pitch, a little bit high and outside for a ball. So 1-2 the count now to Kara Jones.
Those pitches really aren't fast enough to be called an off-speed pitch.
So Dan, if you're in outfield and where that umpire is, and the umpire wants you to appeal a check swing, here's another ball hit deeply to left field, and there's going to be Another home run by Kara Jones. This time a 2-run shot. 2 home runs and now 6 RBIs for Jones.
She thought somebody waited for one. Somebody with some power waited for one, and she got one of those breaking balls up, and I think she put it, did she put it over the board, over the video board?
I'm not 100% sure. I think she hit the video board.
Did she? Yeah. You don't want to damage that video board.
Absolutely. But another home run by Jones. That's 2 home runs. She's now 3 for 3 with 2 home runs and 6 RBI.
Not a bad night.
The batter number 2, Madeline Borgon, the shortstop, 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. And Bagnetto really got to be upset with that one. So, of course, it was not Bagnetto who gave up the first one. It was Emma Curry who gave up the first grand slam to Jones. Breaking ball, and there's a strike.
Look, I've said it 20 times. You know it's coming. You know, don't be surprised. Don't act like you haven't seen it.
Here's a pitch outside for a ball.
Actually, you know, to speed their bat up a little bit, they all might want to stand in the very front of the batter's box. They're standing so far back that they just can't wait long enough.
Here's a pitch outside for a ball. Madeline Borgon, the shortstop for the Lady Cats, showing front here. Here's a pitch, a little bit low. A ball, 3-1.
Yeah, she's going to have to groove one of those little breaking pitches.
No outs. Here's the pitch inside for a strike. Good looking pitch right there by Bagnetto.
She's got really good movement on that breaking pitch.
Olivia Bagnetto, a senior pitcher for the Cubs. Here's a pitch. Hits this one sharply to left field. It's going to be foul. We're talking about Mardi Gras coming up. Walker and, of course, Livingston Parish is off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then the new district schedule came out. Next year, all of Livingston Parish will be off the whole week for Mardi Gras.
Well, you know, growing up in New Orleans, they used to give us off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then they finally switched it to the whole week because parents would take their kids out of school the whole week anyway and go on vacation.
Right. Here's a floater that goes foul.
And by the way,
of course, I hear that if you're in Colorado and Mardi Gras, it's everybody in there from Louisiana.
And the best week to go to Disney World if you like Disney World.
And I did that one year. I went to Mardi Gras as well.
Because it's empty. It's all people from Louisiana.
It's all people from Louisiana as well, yes.
And as you well know, if you go on a cruise that week out of New Orleans, as being a teacher, you can see a lot of your students as well.
Yes.
As you trying to sip on a cold beverage.
Here we go. We have a base hit to right field, right center. And on her way to second base with a stand-up double, Madeline Borgon.
Might be
Welcome will step out. The batter number 24, Kylie Morris.
They have a pitch and change.
Kylie Morris goes by Tootie sometimes. I'll tell you what, really cool, these special effects that the digital media guys have put together. Really, really cool when you come out to the game and be able to watch the game and look at each player have their own introduction.
And the baseball players will have one as well.
We have a pitching change now by the Cubs. That's going to be number 6 out there. Looks like it's going to be Chloe Frey, a freshman.
And the, remember the pitching staff a couple years ago from Mount Carmel was Shelby Wickersham, who is now on the LSU pitching staff. And she's having a tough time maybe gripping the ball out there. She's 2 straight warm-up pitches. She's kind of rolled on the ground. Well, she's having a problem gripping the ball or something. Now, am I correct? Is 10-run rule after 5?
I'm not 100% sure about that. Cray, now the freshman, trying to get a couple of strikes over if she can.
Shut the fuck up.
So Coach Curtis Matthews making a change for the Cubs starting pitcher. This will be the third pitcher tonight for the Cubs.
And she's going to look like she's throwing 98 miles an hour after facing the...
There you go. Now she's getting the rhythm down. I like when you put it right deliberately on there till you get your rhythm down. Then you can start speeding it up a little bit.
Next up is number 24, Kylie Morris.
So Morris will take over for Madison Wilcom. Now the umpire is going to go talk to the pitcher.
And nobody out.
9-1 our score here. Bottom of the 5th inning. Here's a pitch outside for a ball. And this may be a situation where Coach Westmoreland said just stand up there and wait for a strike. Don't swing until you see a strike.
She showed very little in warm-ups to prove that she could throw 3 strikes. So.
Correct. So first pitch is a ball way outside. Here's the next offering. Outside again, but this is a strike on the outside corner.
That was a very liberal strike on the outside corner.
Here's a pitch. Hits this one high to left field, and it does not fall in. Good job out there by Bailey Nelson coming up and making the catch for out number 1.
Well, she kind of looked like she kind of cued that off towards the end of the bat.
Avery Ashford, the batter. Number 00. She'll come in for Given Hammonds.
This is where you get some youngsters, some playing time against some, quality competition.
And Coach Westmoreland telling the umpire the substitution and how they're going to work it. Top of the order now as Hammonds steps away for Ashford. Hammonds had a single, a stolen base, a run scored. Also 2 runs scored, excuse me. And now it will be Ashford. Avery Ashford.
What year is she? I don't know. We don't know. It's a slapper.
I think she's going to slap at the ball as well.
She was choking way up on that bat trying to slap it.
It'll be a ball. Slapper gets this one down. It's down the line, and it's going to be a fair ball. Almost. Nonetheless, it will be a single for Ashford. And then also, Borgone will advance on the single.
Chris, I'll give you 50 tries to stand at home plate and roll it down the third baseline. You couldn't get it to do that.
That was a perfect play for Bob Horner to try to get down there and blow it foul.
Bob Horner.
Remember that play? I'm sorry, I make so many 1980s references to baseball, but if you're an older guy, you remember Bob Horner, the third baseman for the Atlanta Braves, had that exact same play. And he actually blew the ball foul.
What is one thing very unique about Bob Horner that it's only happened a handful of times?
Foul ball back this way by Villar. What's that? I don't know.
He did not play in the minor leagues.
Oh, really?
He went straight from Arizona State to the pros.
I did not know that. Didn't Alex Rodriguez do the same thing?
No. I think A-Rod went. A-Rod went there.
He went to the minors also?
I'm pretty sure he played for the Miners.
Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss by Vilar. Vilar with a single, a double, and 2 runs scored tonight. And an RBI. Runner at third base is Bargone. First base is Ashford. Here's the pitch over to second base. Advancing is Ashford.
Yeah, I think it might be a 10-run rule, but I'm not positive. But I think after five there's a 10-run rule. So a base hit here could end it.
Hits this one up in the air, foul, just off the netting. Coming back and try to do something and catch it is Barbaro. It does come into the netting. Bar strike to make it 2-2.
Walker seems to have another very good hitting team. I know they had a
1-2.
Well, they lost to Hannon this year, but Hannon's a good softball team.
This one in the air, and it will be foul.
We got the baseball player, a bunch of baseball players sitting below us, kind of upset that nobody caught that in the stands. And by the looks of the baseball players, the mullet is still in this year.
Love my mullet I had in 1992. It's this one high again. This has a chance to be out as the pitcher is under it, and making the catch is Cray for out number 2.
Next up for Walker, number 18, Kyla Ashford.
The batter number 18 now, Kyla Ashford. So she will take over the batting spot for Laney Bailey. Laney Bailey 0 for 3 tonight. So Ashford will be doing the batting here. 2 outs, runner at third and second. Third is Bargone and second is Ashford.
And that's okay, 0 for 3. They didn't need her tonight. You know, another night they're going to need her, and she'll be there.
Here's a pitch with it high off the glove, and Lady Cat's going to score another run as Bargone will score. Score is now 10-1.
Good
swing and a miss.
Good pitch. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Just put it right back where it came from. A good pitch, right 2.
So 1-2 the count now. To Ashford. Chloe Cray looking at the pitch signs on her wristband, and that will be out number 3 after the strikeouts. After 5 innings, your score, Lady Cats 10, Cubs 1. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more Lady Cat softball on WLFT.
Did you know Short Community College has a new facility in Livingston Parish? Whether you are interested in starting a career or looking for a new career, stop by the campus to learn about electrical, welding, nursing, university transfer pathways, and workforce training programs. Financial aid counselors and instructors are available and ready to answer questions and guide you through the enrollment process. Affordable tuition, quality education, and a convenient location. Build your future at North Shore Technical Community College.
Welcome back to Randy Bradshaw Field. Lady Cats have a new pitcher out there. It will be number 8. And, of course, that will be the first baseman. Ryan Shakespeare comes in to do the pitching.
So when Laney Bailey catches a ground ball at third, does she throw it underhand or first?
I don't know. So Laney Bailey will be the third baseman.
And Kara Jones moves over to first. And we got some more new faces, but we got Maya in left field, I believe. So why do the baseball field get all the lights they get in the softball field get one row of lights?
So we'll
leading off, number 22, Alexis Urick.
So it will be Laney Bailey at third base. Madeline Borgones remains at shortstop. Kara Jones moves to first base, and Ryan Shakespeare will be the pitcher. Top of the 6th inning, the batter, number 22, Alexis Urich, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts tonight. Looks at strike 1. Here's the second pitch.
Nice changeup. Oh.
And he's going to call that a ball.
After coming in and starting with a fastball, just the changeup, it just had the batter frozen.
Nice pitch. This one off the mound, off the rubber, excuse me. Over to first base, not in time. It will be a base hit for Urich. The batter, number 25, Linda Hollander. Hollander at a single and a walk. So she's 1 for 1 tonight. Nice looking pitch right there by Shakespeare.
That's what you want to do with a 10-run lead. Just pump strikes down the middle.
Just pitch a little bit outside for another ball. Next broadcast for the Lady Cats softball team will be Thursday, March 10th, 5:30 versus Zachary Lady Broncos. Grounder to the shortstop, over to second base in time. Very nicely done. Bargone to Richey for out, number 1.
Good job not trying to throw to first base.
Next up for the Cubs is number 11, Abby.
Not try to, bad throw to first base, over the head, just get the runner at second. Play it safe. Oh. One ball, no strikes.
Fouls this one away. Barbaro 0 for 2 tonight.
You come in, and not just when you have a lead, but any inning. I was listening to somebody on the radio the other day. They said Skip Burtman, when he coached for LSU, he said whenever the first batter of the inning reached by walk, that they scored 68% of the time. And somebody said, "Oh, Skip made that number up." He said, "No, Skip Burtman doesn't make up numbers. He knows that's a fact. That when you lead off with a walk, you score 68% of the time."
2-1 to count. Slow dribbler to Laney Bailey, quickly over to first base, and the out is made. A little bit of contact by Barbaro and Kara Jones, but nonetheless, she is going to be out. Nice job. Nice quickly move to.
No, he called her up. Where's she going?
He's going to appeal, saying that she fell off the base, but her runner, his runner,
I think she might say she was in the baseline.
pulled her off, I believe, is what the call should be. But we'll see what the call is on the field. What did you see, Dan?
I thought she was out.
I thought she was out too, and then she was pulled the runner off, and they're going to say
she's
she is
out.
out
Yeah.
because of the collision.
I didn't think she pulled her off the base.
When she ran into it, that's what made her fall. That's what the coach Curtis Matthews is arguing.
Oh, no, I just saw the replay. It wasn't even close. She was out. She never came off the base.
Good job with the replay there back in the studio. Good job,
She
guys.
had the ball. She had the ball on the base. It was an out.
We have a sub now for the Cubs. It'll be number 3, Libby Dutooth.
I'm not sure where that pitch was. Wow.
So Libby Dutooth, a freshman. Here's a grounder to the second baseman, over to first base in time for out number 3. But our score remains halfway through 6. Lady Cats 10, Cubs 1. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more Lady Cats softball on WLFT.
When you call an ALE Plumbing, it means you need a dirty job done right. ALE is locally owned and operated right here in Walker. They are a proud supporter of Walker High. ALE offers 24-hour repair service covering a wide variety of problems. ALE also offers some specialty work in the form of sewer line video inspections, slab leak repairs, and a certification, installation, and repair of backflow preventers. Give ALE a call to get it done.
Welcome back to Walker High School, Randy Bradshaw Field. We're ready for the bottom of the 6th inning. Lady Cats with a 10-1 lead here. Pitcher remains the same for the Cubs. It is Chloe Frey, the freshman. Starting to throw a lot more strikes down the middle here for the freshman. Of course, going to a 5A all-girls school, there's a lot of competition, and to see that a freshman is starting, coming in a relief role for the Cubs says highly things about her.
Absolutely. Maybe Elena can get a hold of one here, and
Elena definitely has some
us
power.
home.
She is 1 for 2 with a strikeout in the single. Bring over a pitch count sleeve, if you will, to Carly Koch on first base. And here's the pitch. Inside, nice movement on that pitch, a little bit high for a ball.
She's saying I don't have to try to chase that butterfly anymore.
Yeah, definitely Magneto had some unique breaking ball. This one's very high for another ball. Two and 0 to count, no outs. Off-speed pitch outside, 3-0 to count now. First baseball broadcast Thursday, March 31st, 4 o'clock, taking on Scotlandville Hornets. Right there at Wildcat Field. Right across the street from the Lady Cats field. This one inside for a ball, and that will be a walk to Dagger Point.
We might have a courtesy runner.
No. Yeah, I'm looking to see if they're going to be Coach Westmoreland's over there. Put in the official. Dagger Point still touching the base like, are we legal to change yet? And quite a long discussion there about getting a courtesy runner.
I'm not sure it's taking so long just to put a courtesy runner in. All right, we're all set.
Batter number 8, Ryan Shakespeare, the pitcher for Lady Cats. First pitch is high for a ball. Looks like she offered at it, but no count there. No. 13, Madison Thornton, the courtesy runner for Dagger Point.
I'd like to see her get a bigger lead off at first. You got the first baseman charging and nobody on her at first base.
A little bit high for a ball. Ball 2. Jake Snyder started at first base, moved to starting little pitcher mound. Just outside for another ball. 7 straight balls thrown here by Frey.
So you're saying she has the take count, the take sign on this one?
I do believe so.
I turn her loose.
Here's a pitch. Break the ball inside. And there's 4 straight. As Shake Snyder gets a walk.
Maya gets a hold of one like she did last time. This game will be over.
The Green batting for Luce. Runners at second and first base. Second base you have Thornton. First base you got Shake Snyder. And the Green up to bat. Outside for a ball.
If I do recall, I think Meyer was the one that was announcing at the games last year. She was doing the announcing.
While we were on TV, huh?
Yeah.
Here's a pitch, a little bit high. Two balls.
And it looked like she did not have a takes on, so. Now look, when it's 10-1.
Now we have a timeout called by Coach Matthews. Go ahead, Dan.
I would say when it's 10-1, I mean, what good does it do to sit there and take pitches? You know, give them a hit sign, let them hit.
Yes, absolutely. So Coach Westmoreland will make her way to home plate.
Kara Jones is saying, "Give me one more shot. Why don't you take a walk and give me the bases loaded again?"
Isabella Watson becomes the courtesy runner at first base, number 4. So we have Watson at first base, Thornton at second base running for Lady Cats. And of course, one more run and this game will be over. As the lights just go out across the field, across the street at Wildcat Field, right at the baseball facilities for Walker.
I guess Coach Sandifer has left the building.
A lot of lengthy timeouts here in this game.
Yeah, I don't. It's 10-1. I just don't. I know they're trying to get new people into the game.
Yeah, but it seems like every time there's a lengthy timeout, it deals with the home plate umpire. So I guess he's very thorough with his.
Courtesy for the pitcher, number 4.
He's just announcing the courtesy. I mean,
Make sure everybody's on the same page here. Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Especially when we got a beautiful night like tonight. Nice and warm.
It is.
Great humidity. I love humidity since I live in Louisiana. You have no choice.
I thought we were going to have air conditioning in the boots. So I wore long pants, and that was a mistake on my part.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. So there is a
nice change up.
Green.
Nice change up there.
2-1 to count now. Hits this one foul to the right side, out of play.
That ball was 6 inches to a foot inside.
Hopefully the umpire is calling for some more balls.
They may not have any.
I think the count is 2-2. 2-1, he's going to say. All right. There's a strike. That is a strikeout, so it was 2-2. He gave the wrong sign, and it was an out. That's going to be out number 1. The batter, number 47, Carol Jones. 3 for 3, 2 home runs, 6 RBI tonight.
Think she gets the game ball tonight?
Big swing and a miss. Know what she was aiming for? And I guess Frey is relieved that she didn't make contact. But our heart is pounded right now. I bet the freshman's heart is pounded right now, knowing what's facing.
That pitch was a little too high to get on top of and yank out.
Here's the next pitch. That one, another strike.
Nice pitch.
I'll tell you what, a lot of Cubs fans here tonight from New Orleans.
One of the parents was coming in when we were coming in about an hour before the game.
Here's a pitch, swing and a miss, and there's a strikeout by Jones. Out number 2. And that is 2 strikeouts in a row for Chloe Frey. And the batter, number 2, Madeline Borgone. Madeline struck out in the first inning, ground out to the second baseman in the 3rd inning, and had a double and scored a run in the 5th. Showing bunt here. Hits this one foul. Strike 1.
I thought that one was coming back to see us, Chris.
Here's the off-speed pitch, a little bit high and outside. Handled well by Barbaro. Excuse me. Grounder, that's going to be a fair ball, and Coach Westmoreland is going to wave in her runner and stops it at third base as Thornton scores. And that is going to be the end of the game as the Lady Cats win this one 11-1 after the 10-run rule after 6 innings. And that is going to be the end of this contest. Lady Cats win this one.
Yeah, I mean, ended it. Yeah, that's that's a very good team. There's no need to do what the fans are doing right now. They were very classy fans. So, but very good showing by Walker.
Yeah, congratulations to the Lady Cats with the win. Lady Cats improved to 4-1 with the loss. The Mount Carmel Cubs dropped to 1-1. Next up for the Lady Cats, they will play Sanamaw, and that will be March the 8th. Next up for the Cubs, they'll play Belle Chase, and that will be Thursday the 24th.
This is great. Hopefully we have this. Both teams in the middle of the field there. This is sportsmanship at its best right here.
Absolutely, doing that little cross-armed interlocking, praying together for everybody's safety. Of course, make sure that the third baseman for the Cubs, Linda Hollander, is okay after she took that one very close to the face. And we were just talking about wearing the face mask in the outfield, and I highly recommend it. Of course, you got cool, but then you also got living the rest of your life, and so you never know what'll happen. Of course, you can look at any time you want on YouTube and watch horrible things happen. Somebody get hit by a baseball. So
especially a third baseman who's that close to the play, and we saw some line drives down the third base line tonight. So absolutely, I agree. I think in softball they should be mandatory for infielders.
It's all about the safety of the players, and I'm all for it as well. It used to be in football, you had one bar, like trying to make it safer, and you had one bar. And, of course, anybody had a bar was a sissy. And then now everybody has a regulation face mask. And just over time as things evolve, same thing for hockey and, having at least the eye shield over everybody's helmet required. And, as things evolve and then things get safer and safer as we continue.
I remember hockey when they didn't wear helmets. Right. And they didn't have many teeth either, but they didn't wear helmets.
So the Lady Cats victorious here tonight, 11-1 in 10-run rule. Of course, you always feel better about the 10-run rule. So congratulations to Coach Haley Westmoreland and the Lady Cats. Of course, they are now 4-1, and the next game will be against Sanoma, March the 8th. Our next broadcast will be Thursday, and that will be the Lady Cats at home taking on West Monroe. And make sure you watch that game. And if you can, please come out and support these Lady Cats. They are the number one seeded team in the state of Louisiana. If they win this game Thursday night, they're going to cut down the nets. And the next game that you'll have to see them, you'll have to travel right down the road to Hammond, go to University Center right there in southeastern Louisiana, and watch them play whoever it shall be in the semifinals and hopefully a state championship for Coach Corey Arnold.
Yep, I'll see you Thursday night.
All right, so we're going to wrap things up here once again at the Randy Bradshaw softball field. The Lady Cats victorious 11-1 over the Cubs from Mount Carmel. For Dan Murphy, I'm Chris Ledoux. Thank you for watching Lady Cats softball on WLFT.
Are you tired of local car commercials and our corny one-liners? Well, let's see how many we can fit into 30 seconds. We're exploding with deals. We're taking high prices and kicking them to the curb. And there's a reason we've been the #1 Chevrolet dealer in Baton Rouge for the last 34 years. Because we have a huge selection of vehicles in flashing text, including the Equinox, the Traverse, the Malibu, and much more. So come and see us today or visit online and let us find the vehicle that's perfect for you.
I didn't know where to start to buy my first house. I knew there were things I needed from the house itself, but I wasn't looking for a house. I was looking for a home to raise my family. I like that Aaron and Joni took the time to educate me on the home buying and selling process, so I knew I was making the right decision for my family. They're both raising their families here, so they knew exactly where I needed to raise mine.
Hey, I'm Erin. And I'm Joni. And we can't wait to work with you.
My dream was always to help other people, but when I tried to start my own business, I quickly realized I was in over my head. That's when I called Alina Levine. She helped me navigate the complicated business of starting a business. But the help didn't stop there. Her friendly team of accounting experts handle all of the things that I never thought of when I started this journey, because I started my business to be a counselor, not an accountant. Thanks to Alina, now I'm able to focus on doing what I love, helping other people.
Welcome to Walker Pharmacy, your local stop for pharmaceutical needs. Whatever prescription you may need, we can provide it with high-quality service. We have a wide array of over-the-counter medications. If you are feeling thirsty while checking out, we offer a considerable variety of beverages at your convenience. Make sure to stop by our gift shop while you wait and pick up items that your loved ones would cherish. And remember, we're your local pharmacy where patients come first.